الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن سيدنا محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. جزاكم الله خير وبارك الله فيكم. وأسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى accept our own good deeds and make it in our balance in front of Allah Azza wa Jal. Still with the ayah Surah Al-A'raf, ayah number 180, Surah number 7, the saying of Allah Azza wa Jal, وَلِلَّهِ الْأَسْمَاءُ الْحُسْنَى فَادْعُوهُ بِهَا وَذَرُوا الَّذِينَ يُلْحِدُونَ فِي أَسْمَائِهِ سَيُجْزَوْنَ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. Allah Azza wa Jal, the meaning of this ayah saying, and all the most beautiful names belong to Allah Azza wa Jal alone. So call on Him by them, and leave the company of those who belie or deny or utter wrong speech or impious speech against His most beautiful names. Those people, they will be, Allah said, they will be requited for what they used to do. And the last halaqah I go with that we should believe in the names and the qualities of Allah Azza wa Jal without changing the meaning, without denying it, without denying the love of the text, the word, without denying the meaning of that text, because some people, they accept only the word and think no meaning for it. Or some people also, they give another interpretation for the meaning of that word. Or also some people, they say that, modify it, or they say, when Allah talking about the hand doesn't mean hand, it means the power, it means the quwwah, it means His will. All of this completely explained the last time that is not acceptable and is not allowed in Islam. Today about hadith in Abu Dawood 4955 in Nasa'i volume number 8 عن أبي شريح الخزاعي, that he used to be named Abu al-Hakam. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he heard that name, Al-Hakam is Allah Azza wa Jalla, he said to him, Inna Allah huwa al-Hakamu. Allah is the one, is al-Hakam, the decision maker. Hakam means decision maker. And ruling judge is Allah Azza wa Jalla. Wa ilayhi al-hukmu, and return to Him all kind of decision. Belong to Him alone. Abu Shuraih, he said, Ya Rasulullah, inna qawmi idha ikhtalafu fi shay'in atawni, fahakamtu baynahum. My people came to me, and there was a problem between them. I usually don't judge between them. فَرَضِيَ كِلَا الْفَرِيقَيْنِ. And both of them mostly they satisfy and they accept my rule. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked him, فَمَا لَكَ مِنَ الْوَلَدِ. What you are saying is good, but how many kids you have? He said, Ya Rasulullah, I have Shuraih, Muslim, and Abdullah. 3 kids, Shuraih, Muslim, Abdullah. Rasulullah asked him, who is the oldest one of them, old in age? He said, Shuraih, Ya Rasulullah. Rasulullah said, you are Abu Shuraih. The kunya of him and the name, the people who can, instead of Abu al-Hakam, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam say, Abu Shuraih. From that time, he was named Abu Shuraih. Here Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam changed his name. Not only in this hadith, in other ahadith also, was some people having a praising name, very highly praising. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam changed it. Also a bad name, like I think, Wallahu a'lam, if I'm not mistaken, somebody was named Su'luk or something near to that. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam changed it to a good name. For that, the names of Allah belong to Allah alone, should not be given to anybody. Remember when I said nobody should name Al-Adil, because Al-Adil is one of the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Also, I already explained before about named Abdul Husayn or Abdul Rasul. No, Abdul Rabbil Husayn. Abdul Rabbil Rasul is the best. Allah Azza wa Jal said in Surah Al-Shura, Surah number 42, ayah number 10, what Allah said, وَمَا اخْتَلَفْتُمْ فِيهِ مِنْ شَيْءٍ فَحُكْمُهُ إِلَى اللَّهِ. And in whatsoever you differ, the decision thereof is with Allah Azza wa Jal alone. He is the ruling judge. Also Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he sent Muaz to Yemen, he said to him, how you judge between the people, ya Muaz? He said, بِكِتَابِ اللَّهِ, with the book of Allah. Then the rest of the hadith is known. Allah said in Surah An-Nisa, Surah number 4, number 40, إن الله لا يظلم مثقال ذرة وإن تك حسنة يضاعفها ويؤتي من لدنه أجرا عظيما. Surely Allah wrongs not even of a weight of an atom. Allah does not do wrong to nobody at all. But if there is any good done, He doubles it to whom He will and gives from Him a great reward. And now we will move to the hadith in al-Bukhari, hadith volume number 8, عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه ذات رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم said إن لله 99 اسما 100 إلا واحدا من أحصاها دخل الجنة وهو وتر يحب الوتر. Allah has 99 names, 100 minus 1, and whosoever believes in their meaning and act according to the meaning of it. Whoever believes in their meaning, memorizing it, believes in their meaning and act according to the meaning of it, will enter al-Jannah. Till here the hadith is stopped. Because this hadith is very famous between the Muslim Ummah, saying that, reading the ayah, هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن, then the rest of the 99 names. This is the names added by the narrators. I'll say what's coming, but till here stop the hadith. Number one, the hadith does not say only belong to Allah 99. It say Allah have 99, whoever memorize that number of 99 out of more than 99. It does not specify that Allah only have, if this hadith saying that Allah has only 99 names, then we will say only Allah have 99. No, Allah have more, but this hadith saying that whoever memorize 99, that number out of what Allah have more, and which is the proof of it in the Quran. In the Quran al-Karim, actually there is more than 99 names. In the Quran al-Karim itself, in the Sunnah also, and there is, I think, one of the big of the ulama, he already explains that and say, and bringing the names from the Quran and bringing the names from the Sunnah and confirming that it is more than 99. For that this 99, the hadith saying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has 99, whoever memorized 99 out of what he has. This is one of the meaning. But what about then the rest of the hadith? And Allah is witr, is only one, and loves the witr. What about the saying of the ulama? About the narration saying that 99, then mention this 99. Firstly, it is the narration of al-Buzgani عن صفوان بن صالح عن وليد بن مسلم عن شعيب. Then he said وزاد. زاد means he increased by himself. بعد قوله يحب الوتر هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار, till the end of this 99. الإمام الترمذي, when he narrated this hadith, قال هذا حديث غريب. This hadith is strange. ولا نعلم في كثير من الروايات ذكر الأسماء. And he said a lot of other narration mention the same hadith but does not mention the names. Only in this one of al-Buzgani. Only in this one. والذي عليه جماعة من حفاظ الحديث, the narrator of the hadith and the ulama of the hadith, they say سرد الأسماء في هذه الرواية مدرج فيه, أي أنهم جمعوها من القرآن وأدرجوها في الحديث. Mentioning this 99 name, which it is very famous in a lot of the Muslim Ummah, is added to the text of the hadith. Like the narrator or some people, Allah knows who are they bring it from the Quran and they put it. But is it mentioned in the hadith by Rasulullah himself? No, it's not. الحافظ ابن كثير looked what he said. قال ليعلم أن الأسماء الحسنى ليست منحصرة في 99 فلله أكثر من ذلك. He said we must know that Allah does not have only 99 names and Allah have more than 99 names. Then he brings a proof. I don't remember exactly if him or I think Abu Hatim ibn Hibban narrated in Abu Hatim ibn Hibban that عن عبد الله بن مسعود عن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال And this hadith actually mentioning that there is for Allah more than 99. ما أصاب أحد قط هم ولا حزن. Anybody have some sadness, some sorrow, some problems? Then he said, اللهم إني عبدك ابن عبدك ابن أمتك ناصيتي بيدك ماض في حكمك عدل في قضاؤك أسألك بكل اسم هو لك. This dua, I am asking you by every name you have. سميت به نفسك. You named yourself with it. أو أنزلته في كتابك. Or you send it down in your book. أو علمته أحدا من خلقك. Or you teach it to some people of yours. Some of your creation. Listen to number 4. أو استأثرت به في علم الغيب عندك. Or you kept some of it with the علم في الغيب. Knowledge of غيب with you. Didn't give it to nobody. In this hadith, Rasulullah ﷺ mentioned that you named yourself with, or you revealed it in your book, or you give it to some people, does not give it to the others, or you kept it with yourself in ilm of al-ghaib, knowledge of al-ghaib. That means, is it only 99 or is it more? More than 99 actually, because Allah say, Rasulullah ﷺ say that some people maybe have some, and Allah give it to them, some messenger or whatever. Maybe it was all in the previous books, not in our Quran. Maybe it is in the Allah kept it with the ilm of al-ghaib. That means it is not. Otherwise, if it is only 99 and it is mentioned, then how it will be that أن تجعل القرآن العظيم ربيع قلبي ونور صدري وجلاء حزني وذهاب همي وغمي. Oh Allah, make the Quran the spring of my heart and the light of my chest and removing of my sadness and removing of my sorrow and that. Rasulullah ﷺ saying that when anybody do this dua, Allah will remove his sadness and give him instead of it some happiness. They said, Ya Rasulullah, should we learn it? He said, yes, everyone who hear it, he should learn it. In Surah Al-Ra'd also, denying some of the names, it was before Islam about the kuffar also. In Al-Ra'd, Surah 13, Ayah 33:0, Allah said, وَهُمْ يَكْفُرُونَ بِالرَّحْمَنِ قُلْ هُوَ رَبِّي لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا هُوَ عليه توكلت وإليه متاب. Allah confirmed subhanahu wa ta'ala that they disbelieve in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ar-Rahman. Mushriki Quraysh, they disbelieve in the name of Allah, Ar-Rahman. And this Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say to them, قُلْ هُوَ رَبِّي. Say to them, He is my Lord, Allah Azza wa Jal. None has the right to be worshipped by Him alone, except Him alone. In Him is my trust, and to Him will be my return with the repentance. The reason of this ayah to be revealed in Surah Al-Ra'd, ayah number 30, mentioned in book of Tafsir, Tafsir ibn Kathir and many others, that mushriki of Quraysh, they deny the name of Ar-Rahman. روى ابن جرير عن قتادة ذكر لنا أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم زمن الحديبية at the time of الحديبية when he make reconciliation with Quraysh, it was the text of that reconciliation between them. هذا ما صالح عليه محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. This is whatever agreed upon in this sulh reconciliation between Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Rasulullah. Mushrik of Quraysh, the one who talked, is not mentioned in the hadith, but I know the one who talked at the time was Suhail ibn Amr, which Quraysh, before Islam, after that he became Muslim. But Quraysh is the one who appointed him to do this sulh between them and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Suhail and whoever was behind him at the time, they said, if you are Rasulullah, then we fight against you, then we did wrong to you. No. You write, هذا ما صالح عليه محمد بن عبد الله only. Sahaba of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, they refused and said, Ya Rasulullah, let us fight them then. Rasulullah said, no. Write what they want. Muhammad ibn Abdullah, I am son of Abdullah and I am Muhammad of Abdullah. When the writer said after that, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Suhail ibn Amr and the others who was with him, Quraysh people, they said, no, stop. We don't know what is Ar-Rahman. And in another narration, they said, don't write Ar-Rahman. Because the Jahiliyyah before Islam used to write Allah, Bismika Allahum only. The Sahaba, they get angry and they say, Ya Rasulullah, let us fight against them. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam say, write what they want. Allah revealed, وَهُمْ يَكْفُرُونَ بِالرَّحْمَنِ. وَهُمْ يَكْفُرُونَ بِالرَّحْمَنِ. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala confirmed that they disbelieve in the name. What is the lesson taken from that? We're saying that accepting and believing in all the names of Allah Azza wa Jal without modifying, and the qualities of Allah without modifying, without stopping the meaning of it, and without believing in the text and denying the meaning, and without also giving similarity, and without also thinking how it is. Believe in it, accept it without modifying, without giving different interpretation to it also. Also narrated by Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, while he was in sujood, and the kuffar of Quraysh and the mushrikun, they used to hear him saying, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim. They said, oh, look to Muhammad. He's saying to us, call only one, and he's calling the two. Allah Azza wa Jal revealed in Surah Al-Isra 117, the Surah 17, and the ayah number 110. قُلِ ادْعُوا اللَّهَ أَوِ ادْعُوا الرَّحْمَنَ أَيًّمَّا تَدْعُوا فَلَهُ الْأَسْمَاءُ الْحُسْنَى. Say Muhammad to them, invoke Allah or invoke Ar-Rahman. By whatever name you invoke him, it is the same. Allah or Ar-Rahman, two names to Allah himself. Subhanahu wa ta'ala. To him belong all the best and beautiful names. In the ayah I start with, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَذَرُوا الَّذِينَ يُلْحِدُونَ فِي أَسْمَاءِ. Leave the company of those who deny or belie or change the meaning of the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, doing any kind of ilhad. And I explained what is ilhad before. But there is still some of the thing of Ibn Abbas and some others also, Qatada and Mujahid. Ibn Abbas said, إلحاد الملحدين أن دعوا اللات في أسماء الله. One of the ilhad of them, they name Allah with the name of Allah, and this is one of the names of their on idols. Also he said al-ilhad al-takzib, denying and belying. Mujahid said اشتقوا اللات من الله. They bring their idols and they name Allat, bringing it from where? From Allah, which is forbidden. Al-Uzza, they bring it from Al-Aziz, name of Allah. They bring the name, modify and change and say Al-Uzza. Qatada say يلحدون أن يشركون. Ibn al-Qayyim, he said al-ilhad, which is in this ayah, have one of four or four of them. One of four or four together or two or three or whatever. Number one, بجحدها وإنكارها, denying it completely and rejecting it. Number two, بجحد معانيها وتعطيلها وترك اللفظ كما هو, leaving the text and the word. Yad, yes, we believe in the word as a yad. This is what they say, and it is kind of ilhad. But they say no meaning. Deny the meaning. For that they accept the text, but they deny the meaning. Number three, بتحريفها عن الصواب وإخراجها عن الحق بالتأويلات, changing the meaning and giving different interpretation to it and giving different ta'wil to it. The word very clear, and if Allah wants the meaning you want, He will choose another word. For that, believe in the word and believe in the meaning of the word as it is, without thinking about how it is. Number four, بجعلها أسماء لهذه المخلوقات فإنهم جعلوها أسماء هذا الكون محمودها مذمومها. Name the names of Allah for the creation of Allah. Taking the names of Allah, putting about Allat, about Al-Uzza, making it from Al-Aziz and going on. Ibn al-Qayyim in Al-Asma' wa Sifat, he said the Asma' of Allah, names of Allah, and the qualities and the attributes of Allah Azza wa Jal, have 6 different things. It could be one of these things. Number one, 6 divisions. Either the name or the quality goes to the Allah Himself, إلى نفس ذات الله سبحانه وتعالى. When you say Allah ذات موجود, ذات وموجود, talking about Allah Himself. For that some of the names talking about Allah Himself. Some of the other names ترجع إلى صفاته ونعوته. Some of the names goes and explain and talking about the qualities and the attributes of Allah, like what? Al-Ra'uf, Al-Rahim, Al-Rahman, Al-Alim, talking about the ilm of Allah. Qadir, talking about the qudra of Allah. Al-Sami', name of Allah, but talking about the Sam', the hearing of Allah. Al-Basir, name of Allah, but it does talk about the seeing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For that, some of it talking about Allah Himself, some of the names and the qualities talking about the attribute and the qualities of Allah. Some of the names of Allah goes to af'alullah, the action and doing of Allah, like what? Al-Khaliq. He's talking about actions of Allah, that He is the creator. Al-Raziq, giving provision, is a name. Al-Raziq is a name, but talking about the af'alullah. Al-Mu'ti, the giver. Al-Mani'u, subhanahu wa ta'ala. For that, this is talking about the actions and the attributes and the actions of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Some of the names of Allah talking about At-Tanzih al-Mahda, praising Allah completely, praising Allah, yani subhanahu wa ta'ala. Kal-Quddus, He is the holy. As-Salam, He is the all peace. Also, there is some of the names تدل على جملة أوصاف عديدة لا تختص بصفة واحدة فقط بل تدل على عدة معاني. One of the name contain a lot of meaning in it. Al-Majid have more than one meaning, which it is in English we sometimes think the glorious. Al-Azim, the great, have more than one meaning actually in Arabic. As-Samad, the everlasting, subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ya Dhal Jalal wal Ikram, for that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam say, Alidhu bi Ya Dhal Jalal wal Ikram. Say a lot, Ya Dhal Jalal wal Ikram. Repeat it as much as you can. Ya Dhal Jalal wal Ikram. One of the meaning, the Lord of the Majesty and the Lord of Generosity. In one of the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, contain some of the names. Allahumma inni as'aluka bi anna laka alhamdu la ilaha illa anta al-mannan badi'u as-samawati wal ard ya dhal jalal wal ikram. Mention in it ya dhal jalal wal ikram. And we already take about the Asma'ullah al-Husna, and I said one of the names, most beautiful names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the greatest name, Ismullah al-A'zam. One of the mentioning is ya dhal jalal wal ikram. Ismullah al-A'zam in it. Also, there is some of the names of Allah and the qualities of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala named al-Asma' al-Muzdawajah wa Sifat al-Muqtarana. Like in the Quran al-Kareem, ayat al-Ghani al-Hamid. Al-Ghani sifatu kamal wa thana is a description of and a praising of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, self-sufficient subhanahu wa ta'ala. And al-Hamid, another description to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and another qualities of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that He is a praiseworthy subhanahu wa ta'ala. Al-Ghani itself have a lot of meaning. Al-Hamid itself have a lot of meaning. Both of them together have more meaning. Also, like that example, Al-Ghafur al-Qadir, Al-Hamid al-Majid, Al-Aziz al-Hakim, Al-Aziz al-Rahim, as in Surah Al-Shu'ara, in Surah Al-Rum, and others also. In Al-Bukhari, because I said to you how to use the names of Allah and the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What is the suitable way to use it? عن أبي بكر الصديق أنه قال للرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم يا رسول الله علمني دعاء أدعو به في صلاتي. Teach me a dua, I should do it in my salah. رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم said to him قل اللهم إني ظلمت نفسي ظلما كثيرا ولا يغفر الذنوب إلا أنت فاغفر لي مغفرة من عندك وارحمني إنك أنت الغفور الرحيم. He said, Rasulullah teaching us and teaching him, Allahumma inni dhalamtu nafsi dhulman kathira. Oh Allah, I did a lot of wrong against my own self. When you disobey Allah, you do wrong, not against Allah, against your own self. وَلَا يَغْفِرُ الذُّنُوبَ إِلَّا أَنْتَ. Nobody forgives the sin, no one forgives the sin except you. فَاغْفِرْ لِي مَغْفِرَةً مِّنْ عِنْدِكَ. Forgive my sin from a forgiveness from you. وَارْحَمْنِي, and be merciful to me. إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ. What the name Rasulullah taught us in this? Asking about forgiveness and asking about mercy. Forgiveness and mercy. What the names Rasulullah say? إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ, for forgiveness, Al-Ghafur, and for the mercy, Al-Rahim. إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ, for that, سَأَلَ الْمَغْفِرَةَ بِسْمِ اللَّهِ Al-Ghafur. He asked for forgiveness by the name of Allah, Al-Ghafur. You can ask by any name, but Rasulullah teaching us the right way. the most suitable name to ask for forgiveness مغفرة الغفور. وسأل الرحمة بسم الله سبحانه وتعالى الرحيم. And he asked for rahmah by the name of Allah الرحيم. You want for رزق. What's a suitable name to ask Allah with? Huh? الرزاق. الرزاق. Very clear now. Use the name suitable to what you want. And this is what Allah say in the ayah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Very clear. وَلِلَّهِ الْأَسْمَاءُ الْحُسْنَى فَادْعُوهُ بِهَا. For Allah belongs the most beautiful name, belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone, so call in Him by them. Now we will move to another chapter related to Al-Asma' wa Sifat also, and then we will complete the next time because it's so long. That should not be said, As-salamu ala Allah. Peace be upon Allah. Rasulullah say no. For that, inshallah, the next time, because Rasulullah say, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ هُوَ السَّلَامُ. Allah Himself is As-Salam. More explanation and more details about that hadith of Rasulullah narrated by Imam Bukhari, 831, 835, 1202, 6230, and more inshallah coming. والله تعالى أعلى وأعلم ومن هدايته والتوفيق وجزانا وجزاكم الله خير. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار وأعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك يا أرحم الراحمين. واهدنا واهد بنا واجعلنا سببا لمن اهتدى. نسألك باسمك الأعظم الفردوس الأعلى في الجنة وما قرب إليه من قول أو عمل. ونعوذ بك اللهم من النار وما قرب إليها من قول أو عمل. وارحمنا فإنك بنا راحم ولا تعذبنا فأنت علينا قادر. والطف بنا يا مولانا فيما جرت به المقادير. اللهم إنا نسألك باسمك الأعظم اجعلنا وأهالينا وأولادنا وأولاد المسلمين في ضمانك وأمانك وإحسانك وحفظك ورعايتك ونصرك وتأييدك يا رب العالمين. وانصر من نصرنا واخذل من خذلنا. اللهم إنا نسألك باسمك الأعظم خير المسألة وخير الدعاء وخير النجاح وخير العلم وخير العمل وخير الثواب وخير الحياة وخير الممات. وثبتنا وثقل موازيننا وحقق إيماننا وارفع درجاتنا وتقبل صلاتنا. نسألك خير المسألة ونسألك فواتح كل خير وخواتمه وجوامعه وأوله وآخره وظاهره وباطنه. وابسط علينا من بركاتك ورحمتك وفضلك ورزقك فإنه لا يملكها إلا أنت. وصل اللهم على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. وعليكم السلام.